have made and continue to make in our communities. So tonight I would like to celebrate all of the hard work, the dedication, and the talent of the Indigenous students that you see on stage tonight and those that you don't see who've been working really hard behind the scenes. This production could not be possible without their brilliance. So thank you. The show runs approximately an hour and 45 minutes. There will be a 10-minute intermission. Please turn off your phones. We are filming tonight's performance, so you'll have access to video once it is uploaded. And you're welcome to take photos once the show is over. Did I have anything else to add? We decided tonight we're dedicating this show to our grads. We have quite a few students who've been in theater company since grade 8. And tonight being their last show, this is for them. So please join me and let's enjoy the show!
For English. How long can it be? Not less than 5 pages. But can it be longer? Longer than 5 pages. As long as I want. It's all in my head, if I can sort it out. First, I have to sort it all out. As soon as I get it all together. No later than that. Thank you, Mrs. Simon. Place to begin. I got to see a movie. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of that movie house, I had only 2 things on my mind. Paul Newman and a ride home. I look like Paul Newman. I mean, he looks tough and I don't. The other thing, it's a long walk home with no company. But I usually load it anyways. I like to watch movies undisturbed, so I can get into them and live them with the actors. I'm different that way. I mean, my second oldest sister, Soda, never cracks a book at all. And my oldest sister, Derry, works too hard to be interested in a story or drawing a picture, so I'm not like them. And nobody in our gang gets books and movies the way I do, so I loan it. Greaser! And I'm a greaser. Us greasers can't walk alone too much, or we get jumped by the socials. I'm not quite sure how you spell that, but it's the abbreviation for the socials. The jet set for rich kids. Us greasers are poorer than the socials, and I reckon we're wilder too. But not like the socials who jump greasers and wreck houses and throw beer blasts just for kicks. Us greasers are almost like hoods. We steal things and drive old souped-up cars and have gang fights. I don't mean I do. Derry would kill me if I'd ever gone to trouble with the police. Ever since Mom and Dad went from the car crash, the 3 of us get to stick together only as long as we behave. So, Soda and I stay out of trouble as much as we can. I'm not saying that either the socials or the greasers are better. That's just the way things are. Hey, Greaser! How come you're all by yourself, Grease? Stay away from me. Couldn't think of it. Not safe for you to be out here all alone. We're gonna do you a favor, Grease. We're gonna cut that long, greasy hair. Leave me alone. Need a haircut, Grease? No! Gonna cut it real They cut you? No. I'll talk. Nothing. They're cruising on our territory. So skunk.
You're really okay? You're not hurt?
I'm a little spooked, but that's all. Compared to what he did to you, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
They have to stop jumping us. They have to stop.
What's in your hand?
It isn't anything. Never mind, Pony Boy. Johnny. I can't take another beating. I can't take it, Pony. Get enough of that from my father.
I'm all right, Pony Boy. Tell me. I'm okay. Quit shaking me, Derry. I'm okay.
They didn't cut her.
Come on, Derry.
Sorry.
You're never sorry. Not about anything.
Hey, kid's okay. You okay, Kid Pony?
Did you catch them?
Nope, they got away this time. Threw a couple of rocks at their car. They did not like that.
I didn't know you were out of jail, Dallas.
Good behavior. Got off early. Pony Boy, what were you doing walking by your own son?
I was coming home from the movies. I didn't think.
You don't ever think! Not at home or anywhere when it counts. You must think at school with all those good grades. And you've always got your nose in a book, but do you ever use your head for common sense? No siree, bub. And if you had to go alone, you should have carried a blade.
No matter what I did, you wouldn't like it.
Hey! Leave my kid sister alone, you hear? It ain't her fault she likes to go to the movies. It ain't her fault the socials like to jump us. And God, even if she had been carrying a blade, it still would have given them a good enough reason to cut her to ribbons.
When I want my kid sister to tell me what to do with my other kid sister, I'll ask you, kid sister.
Next time, Pony Boy, just ask one of us to come with you. Any of us will. Hey, speaking of movies, I'm thinking of heading over to the Nightly Double tomorrow night. Any of you want to come with me and on some action?
Can't. I'm working.
You're always working.
I've got a choice.
Soda pop?
Oh, I'm gonna pick up Sandy for the game.
What's he say that?
Sandy, can you stay?
No,
You come home. Do you have to go?
I've got a choice.
Too big, Johnny Cake? Do you and Pony want to come? Me and Johnny come.
Okay, Derry. Hey, it's not school night.
Fine. Since it isn't a school night.
If I don't get boozed up, I'll come over and find y'all.
If I ever catch you getting boozed up,
Derry! Who even needs booze up?
I've seen you lots of times.
When?
Oh, Two-Bit's right. Soda gets drunk lots of times. At drag races, at dance. Only thing is, she never touches alcohol.
Come on, Sandy.
It's true. She don't need alcohol. She gets drunk off just plain living.
Maybe I'll come over and find y'all.
Tubit, if you're walking towards my place, if you're in that direction, could I part waiting?
Happens I'll be going right by your place, Johnny Cake, right by your door.
Thanks, Tubit.
Remember how Johnny looked when she got beat up? Why do the socials hate us so much?
That's just how it works. We're greasers.
I'm reading Great Expectations for English. That kid Pip, he sort of reminds me of us. The way he felt all marked lousy because he wasn't a gentleman or anything. And the way that girl kept looking down on him. Yeah, that's only a book pony. It happened to me. One time in biology, I had to dissect a word. The razor wouldn't cut, so I used my switchblade.
Pony!
I forgot what I was doing, or I never would have done it. The second I flicked it out, this guy next to me sort of gasped and said, "They are right. You are a hood."
So, is he tough?
He looks real good in yellow. But don't tell Derry. She'll say I didn't think again.
Probably would have. But hey, when she hollers at you, she don't mean nothing. Like hell.
I gotta get home from the morning. I don't miss the
I'll pick you home.
Very good. I'll be at the thing then.
Go. He's different.
Like how?
Like the only guys that'll look at greasers. Tough, loud guys who wear way too much cologne and swear too much. I like Sam.
Yeah. He doesn't have busy. He's got school and work and nothing but trouble at home.
Soda?
Yeah.
How come you dropped out of school? I could hardly stand it when you left school.
It's because I'm dumb. And the only two things I was passing was auto mechanics and gym.
You're not dumb.
I am. Now shut up and let me tell you something. And don't tell Derry.
Okay.
Pony, I think I'm gonna marry Sandy. After he gets out of school and once I get a better job. And I'll wait till you get out too, just so I can help Derry with the bills. But
Toughen up! Only wait till I get out so you can keep Derry off my back.
well, I told her she don't mean nothing. She's got a lot more worries than some someone her age oughta. But she's proud of you because you're brainy.
Sure.
Look, maybe we deserve a lot of the trouble that we get. I mean, Dallas. She deserves everything she gets, and deserves worse if you want the truth. And Tubin doesn't want or need half of the things that she swipes from stores, but she does it anyway. But it's not like that with Derry. Derry doesn't deserve to work like an old woman at the age of 20. Even with all of the athletic scholarships, there was never enough money for school. Derry doesn't go anywhere, and Derry doesn't do anything. But she has works for you. She dates.
Then why does she bug me all the time?
Because you're the baby. I mean, it's because we love you a lot. Savvy?
You're wrong. Derry don't love anyone or anything. She thinks I'm just another mouth to feed. That's all I am to her.
You better get on with your homework.
You in love with Sandy?
Yeah, I am.
What's it like?
Oh, it's really nice. Now, what's that book you're reading for English?
Great Expectations.
Great Expectations.
We were a little early for the movie, so we walked around talking to all of the greasers that we knew, leaning into car windows, popping into back seats, and getting in on who was running away, who was going to jail, and who was going out with who, and who stole what, when, and why. By then, it was dark enough to sneak around the back fence of the drive.
Go home, both of you!
Dry out!
Come on, Johnny Cake. I'll sneak around. Why don't you just stay? Just follow me, huh?
You know how she hates doing things the legal way.
Move it, pony boy.
Sure, Dallas.
You really made them mad, huh?
You object?
Bob and Randy are disgusting. I don't want to sit with them either.
They need a lesson. You came to see a movie, we'll see a movie.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach.
Must be something by J.D. Salinger. Really?
Hey, is this real leather?
Stop it.
Oh, so it is real. Do you, want to check if I'm real?
Dallas.
Watch the picture.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach. Hey, you like to see some muscle, huh?
Take your feet off my seat and shut up.
Who's gonna make me?
That's the reason the jobs for the slash chase sometimes.
Yeah, I know you two. I've seen you around the rodeos.
It's a shame you can't rifle as good as you can talk it.
Oh, and you two barrel race, huh?
You'd better leave us alone, or I'll call the cops.
Oh, my. You've got me scared to death. You know you want to see my record sometime, baby. Guess what I've been in for?
Please leave us alone. Why don't you be nice and leave us alone?
I'm never nice. Do you want a Coke?
I wouldn't drink it if I was starving in the desert. Get lost, but... Are you gonna start on us?
No.
You look type. What's your name?
I wish you hadn't asked. Pony Boy Curtis.
That's an original and lovely name.
My dad was an original person. I got a sister named Soda Pop, and it says so on her birth certificate.
My name's Charles. I'm called Cherry because my favorite color is red. Cherry Balance.
I know. You're a cheerleader. We go to the same school.
You don't look old enough for high school.
I'm not. I got put up a year in grade school.
Now, what's a nice, smug kid like you doing running around with trash like that for?
I'm Grease. Same as Dallas. She's my buddy.
I'm sorry, Pony Boy. Your sister, Soda Pop. Does she work in a gasoline station? A DX?
Yeah.
Man, your sister is one doll. I might have guessed you two were sisters. You look alike. How come you're blushing?
It's not every day to hear a good looking so Susan. That.
How come we don't see her in school?
She's a dropout.
Here, Johnny Cake, Pony Boy. One for you and one for the good-looking Soch who likes muscles. Maybe it'll cool you off.
Maybe it'll cool you off. Greasy, and after you wash your mouth and learn to talk and act decent, I might cool off too.
You're fiery, huh? Well, that's the way I like it. Huh? What did you say, Johnny Cake?
You heard me. Leave him alone.
Johnny! Do you want to repeat that? Leave him alone.
what I saw you do.
One time, a guy at a candy counter told Dallas to move over. And Dallas belted her so hard she knocked a tooth loose. You've got a lot of guts, Johnny. Will you cool it, homie?
Hey, why don't y'all sit up here with us? You can protect us.
Okay.
So, how old are y'all?
14, 16.
That's fine. I thought you were both
16.
How come you ain't scared of us like you were Dallas?
Well, first, you didn't join in the way Dallas was talking. And then you made him leave us alone. And when we asked you to sit here, you didn't act like it was an invitation to make out for the night.
Oh.
I've heard about Dallas Winston. She looks mean. But not you two.
Sure. We're young and innocent.
No, not innocent. You've seen too much to be innocent. Just not to be.
Dallas is okay. She's tough, but she's a cool little gal. She'd leave you alone if she knew you.
Well, I'm glad she doesn't know us.
It's funny. In a way, I kind of admire her.
Weren't you yelling at someone a while ago?
Our dates. They brought along some booze.
I don't want to sit in a drive-in and watch someone else get drunk.
You really made them
But
mad.
I don't care.
All right, greasers, you had it! You should see your face.
Glory, Two-Bit. You want to scare us to death? Johnny?
Johnny, kid, come on.
Hey, Two-Bit.
Sorry, kid. Forgot. Who's this? Your great aunts?
Great grandfathers, twice removed.
Ah, sharp one. How could you two be picked up by a couple of greasy hoods like Pony and Johnny?
Well, we really picked them up. We're circus ringleaders, and we're thinking about putting them in our show. Like a trapeze over at the Lions or something. We'll sell the tickets for 10 each.
Yeah, no, that would not work. They cannot do a single circus trick. Johnny, do a backflip.
Cut it out, Two-Bit. Dallas is bothering them, and when she left, they want us to come sit with them to protect them against greasers like you.
Speaking of, where is old Dallas? Kevin Shepherd's looking for her.
Dallas is out hunting some action.
She'll probably find a fight. She slashed the tires on Tammy's car just for kicks, which is no joke when you've got to work to pay for them. So they have a fight.
You don't believe in playing rough or anything.
Oh, no. Tammy's fine. A fair fight is rough. Blades are rough, so is chains and heaters and pull sticks. A fair fight is rough. Dallas got caught. She pays up. No sweat.
Yeah, boy. Real simple.
If she gets killed or something, just bury her. No sweat.
You did okay, baby.
Honey boy, will you come with me? Let's get some popcorn.
Sure. Y'all want some?
Y'all watch your movie. Come on.
I, don't think I've got your numbers.
One number.
Street address and telephone? The guy said watch the movie, so watch the movie.
Somewhere here.
Cherry didn't really want popcorn. He wanted to talk.
Your friend, the one with the bandana on her arm. She's okay?
She isn't dangerous like Dallas, if that's what you mean. She's alright.
Johnny's been hurt bad sometimes, hasn't she? Hurt and scared.
Worse than that. It was the socials.
I don't want to watch bikinis on Muscle Beach. I want to keep up this.
Soda and I were kicking rocks down the street when we noticed Johnny's jacket on the ground. Then we saw a hump on the other side of the lot. There was a moan. Soda got there first and turned her over. I nearly puked. We're used to seeing Johnny all banged up. Her father clobbers her a lot, but nothing like this. Soda was on her knees, holding her body all limp, giving her little shakes, saying, "It's okay, Johnny King. They've gone now. It's okay." Two-Bit was suddenly there, and for once she had nothing smart to say. Dallas got there too, swearing under her breath, and she turned away and she was sick. Dallas. Finally, Johnny realized it was Soda holding her, and she started shaking and crying. She couldn't help it. She said there was a whole bunch of them, a blue Mustang full. Soda kept holding her, saying, "Don't talk," and over, "They've gone. They've gone, Johnny King."
A blue Mustang?
Johnny tried to run, but they caught her. One of them had a bunch of rings on her hand. It's what cut Johnny up so badly.
Not also, she said like that. Ponyboy, you have to believe me. Not all of us are like that.
Sure.
That's like saying all greasers are like Dallas Winston. I bet she's jumped a few people.
Lots of times.
I bet you think the soldiers have it made, don't you?
Well, you do.
Well, it may come as a surprise, but we have troubles you've never even heard of. You want to know something? Things are tough all over.
Then why are we so different?
You're more sensitive. We're sophisticated, cool, to the point of not feeling anything. I'll catch myself talking and realize I don't mean half of what I'm saying. I don't really think a beer blast on a river bottom is super cool, but I'll rave about it anyways, just be saying something. I've never said that to anyone before. You're the first person. Why is that?
Maybe because I'm a greaser and because I'm younger. So you don't have to keep your guard up.
For a kid, you're awful smart.
Probably I'll outgrow it. We'd better buy some popcorn and head back.
The picture's ending. You eat lots, don't you, Ponyboy?
Yeah. Why?
I can just tell. And I bet you watch sunsets. I used to watch them too, before I got so busy.
Y'all eat all the popcorn?
It was delicious.
How'd we get home? Maybe I should call my folks.
I'll walk you.
It's 20 miles.
It's still early, and if we get started right away.
Johnny, there's a car at my place. It'll take us 10 minutes to walk there. The ride's real good, and I'll drive you.
Trying to figure out what's the cool thing to do.
2-bit car's okay.
It's a wreck, but too big of a moment.
Thanks, 2-bit. Let's start walking.
Aren't we adventurous?
If you'd rather call your parents,
Nah.
Maybe I should run ahead and clear out the back seat.
we'll walk together.
I'm sure there's enough gas.
Cherry, look what's coming.
Ooh, that's a tough car. Mustangs are tough.
What are we gonna do?
Stand here. There isn't much else we can do.
Who is it? The FBI?
It's Mandy and Bob.
And a few more of the socially elite checkered shirts in the back seat.
Maybe they didn't see us. Act normal.
Who's acting? I'm natural normal.
Wish it were the other way around.
You, me? What do you mean?
I was close.
It's
What?
blue.
What is?
Johnny, why do they call you Johnny Cake?
Oh, real name's Johnny Cade, so everyone.
Babe, we need to get home, Johnny. I think we better move.
Johnny, what's it mean when you say tough? It's a tough car.
It
I was asking Johnny.
I mean, it's okay. Really bright, sharp. Like you and Marshall are two tough guys.
You have sisters at home to help you with things?
No, Ponyboy's lucky. She's got two.
I'm lucky to have soda.
And dairy. Are you crazy?
You never talk about your oldest sister.
What's there to talk about? She's tough and beautiful, and she used to play football.
That's it. Tell me what she's like.
She's a good girl.
You're completely... She's as hard as rock and about just as human. She's got two eyes just like frozen ice. She thinks I'm a pain in the neck and she can't stand me.
Hold on.
You and dairy.
It's true. I bet she wishes she could just stick me in a home somewhere, and she'd do it too. Soda would let her.
That's not right, Ponyboy.
You got it all wrong. Dairy really cares about you.
Johnny Cade, you just shut up. Derry don't want me at home. And we all know you ain't wanted at home either. How could you say that, Pony? How could you do it?
She didn't mean it, Johnny.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just mad because I was making a fool out of myself in front of everyone.
It's the truth. I ain't wanted, and I don't care. Stop talking like that. We could get on without you.
Maybe I should just call for a ride.
Just don't seem fair.
What isn't fair?
Like Johnny's father being a mean drunk, and her mother a selfish slob. Like Two-Bit's mother working at a bar to support her and her kid sister after her father ran out on them. And Dallas, she hates the world. Even Soda Pop, a dropout just so she could get a job and keep me in school. And Derry, getting old before her time, trying to run a family and hang on to 2 jobs and never having any fun. Meanwhile, the Socias have so much spare time and money that they gang up on us and jump each other just for kicks. They have beer blasts and river bottom parties because they don't know what else to do.
I tried to explain.
Sure, things are rough all over our part of town.
It's the way things are. Like it or lump it.
They spotted us.
Blue Mustang?
Cherry and Marshall, listen to us.
You're making a big deal out of nothing.
So we got a little drunk.
A little. You call reeling and passing out in the street a little.
Now look.
No, you look. I told you I'm never going out with you while you're drinking. Too many things could happen.
Baby! You know we don't get drunk very often.
You're not hearing very good. I said never.
Cherry, Marshall, come on.
And even if you're mad at us, doesn't give you an excuse to be walking around with these. These what? Vermin. Who are you calling vermin? This is a little grease that needs a haircut.
And this is the Soch with the blue Mustang and all the rings on her hat.
Maybe you'd like a closer look.
It was you.
Cool off, guys.
You greasers think you can pick up our guys? Our guys!
Hey, you're out of your territory.
Watch it. Next time, pick up your own kind, dirt.
Hey, listen, Grease. We got 4 more in the back seat.
Well, then pity the back seat.
If you're looking for a fight,
Should we run for it? It's too late.
hey, I asked you. What? If I'm looking for a good jumping, go outnumber us to give it to us. Hey, guys!
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, kid, you want a repeat
You
performance?
touch that kid, I'll call the police.
Hold on a minute.
You'll what?
Back off, guys.
You wouldn't dare.
I don't want to fight, so we'll ride home with you. But first, you go sit in the car and you wait.
Wait.
You wait till we come over.
Hey, we're not scared of them.
I can't stand fights. I can't stand them. Yes or no?
We'll wait. 1 minute. Think I'm gonna let a greaser get away with walking with my man?
Bobby, go back to the car. I said I'll be along in a minute.
See ya.
We better go with him, honey boy.
I know.
It's too dangerous. If I see you in a hall at school and I don't say hi, it's nothing personal. It's just
Just the way things are.
we couldn't even let our parents see us with you.
It's okay. Just don't forget. Some of us watch sunsets too.
Come on. Let's not push the 1 minute limit.
It's time. I hope I never see that Dallas Winston ever again.
Because she's one of us?
Because I might fall in love with her. How'd that be for trouble?
Marshall's phone number. I must have been out of my mind to ask for it. Probably phony anyways. I think I'm gonna go play some snooker or hunt up a poker game. Those guys were tough though.
Yeah, but if they see us at school, they can't say hi.
If that is your worst problem,
They saved us from fighting. I'm really glad we didn't have to fight.
I mean, you've done okay.
You don't understand. I can't take it again. I'd rather kill myself or something.
You can't kill yourself. Don't even talk like that.
I gotta do something. Maybe I'll sleep here in the park tonight. Listen to the water in that little fountain. Tend to waterfalls someplace in the mountains. Gotta be a place without cruisers or socials. With just people.
Maybe out in the country. When we have the whole family, we drive out to the country.
Let me tell you something crazy. I think I like it better when the old man's hitting me. At least then he knows who I am. I walk into that house and nobody says anything. I walk out, nobody says anything. I can stay away all night and nobody will notice. At least you got soda. I ain't got no one.
Shoot, you got the whole gang.
Not like him and your old folks care about each other. Ain't the same, Pony?
Johnny went to sleep right away. Since I was asleep too, and dreaming, I brought Mom and Dad back to life. Mom would bake things. Dad would drive the pickup out early to feed the cattle. My mother was golden and beautiful.
When I woke up, I thought, Glory, what time is it? Johnny was still sleeping. Just the thought of facing Derry this late made me shake. I ran home, and when I got close, I could see. If only they're asleep.
Pony boy,
Oh,
where the heck have you been? Do you know what time it is? Well, it's 3 in the morning, kiddo. Another hour and we would have had the police out after you. Where were you? Where in the almighty universe were you?
I went to go sleep in the lot.
You what?
Hey, Pony, where have you been? I didn't mean to. I was just talking with Johnny, and we both dropped off.
It never occurred to you that your two sisters might be worried sick and afraid to call the police because it'll get you thrown in a girl's home so quick it'll make your head spin. And you're asleep in the lot?
Jerry.
What's the matter with you?
I said I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to. I didn't think. I forgot. That's all I ever hear out of you. Can't you think of anything? And you keep your smart mouth shut. I'm sick and tired of hearing you stick up for her.
Don't yell at her!
Woody boy. I didn't mean to. Woody boy.
I remember. My first thought. I'll find Johnny and we'll run away. I remember I thought at least things can't get any worse. I was wrong. Johnny! Johnny!
By the fountain, Pony.
There they are, guys! Watch out!
Grab the
What's wrong?
fountain.
Let go! No! Let go! Calm down! No, Johnny! Down! Let her go! Hey! Shut this one up! No! Let go of me! Calm down! Let her alone! Let go! You're giving this one a bath. Oh, she's alright. Let go! Please, take a drink, Freezer! Get that stench out, Grease! No! Stop! Johnny, get out there! This time, you'll stay down, Greaser! Bob! Bob! Hey, I'm busy! She has a knife! Ah! Johnny! Johnny! Ah! Ah! What happened? I killed her. I killed her. I think I'm gonna be sick. Go ahead. I already was. This can't be happening. This can't be. You killed her?
They were about to drown you. You were about to die. They all ran when I stabbed her.
Johnny, they put you in the electric chair for killing people. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
First thing, keep your mouths shut.
Tablets.
I heard the socials were cruising our territory.
They're killing Pony, but so
Yeah, I see. The police are gonna be here any minute. Okay, you need money and you need a plan. Did Derry and Soda know about this? Boy, I ain't itching to be the one to tell Derry.
Don't tell her.
Here, put this on. You'll get pneumonia before the cops even get to you. There's $50 in the pocket.
What do we do?
Hop the 315 freight to Wintersville. Okay, there's an abandoned church on top of J Mountain with a pump in the back, so you don't have to worry about water. Buy a supply of food as soon as you get down there. Okay, this morning, before the story gets out. Then, don't stick your noses out until I get there. Now get going.
Dallas. Thanks.
What? I thought New York was the only place I could get caught up in a murder rap.
Murder rap?
I said get going!
We're beginning to get light.
Downstairs, Larry. The old church is over there.
My dreams come true. We're in the country.
You go wait for church. I'll head to the store for supplies. The first thing when they open. I wonder what's going on with the girls back home. I can imagine.
I can imagine too. Later, We found out.
Well, maybe Dallas knows something.
She didn't say.
Okay, but maybe she knows something. I mean, when the police worked over, she said they were headed for Texas.
Do you think that maybe?
Dude, it's probably one thing to know she's not going to Texas.
First time I've missed work.
Hey, if you want to go on in,
Maybe this time she'll think to give us a phone call.
well, maybe if there's a phone handy, or if Tony had some money. And if no one leaves around, or maybe...
Okay.
No news. You've both been up all night.
Hey, how'd you make it at home?
Not good. The worst.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
I said the worst. We have to talk.
Okay. I'm getting nervous.
I can't live at home, and I have to get out right now.
You can always stay here, Sandy.
How can you get out right now, Sandy?
How can I stay? I've been up all night too.
Well, you should have called.
So, I'm going to Tallahassee for it. My grandmother lives here. I'm going to live with my grandmother.
Hold on. You don't have to do that. You just heard Gary. You could stay here, Sandy. You don't need to support us.
I can't stay here.
We could get married. We're going to someday, so why not
We're
just...
16.
I'll be 17 in a few weeks.
Big difference.
Oh, Sandy, it won't...
I can't help it anymore. I have to get away. And I can't see you.
What?
That's what I came to do.
But I don't understand.
It's hard enough so far.
But you promised
Don't-
that.
Don't do that. Don't make it worse.
Okay. Hey, you know what? It's been a bad night, and you need to back off a while, okay? But we're right, okay? We're gonna keep in touch, and things will work out, Sandy, okay?
You see what it would, Johnny. Explain it. I sure do love you.
Sandy!
Looks like another fight over at the loft.
Bye.
Wait! I'll write. Will you write back?
Sosha's after Two-Bit.
What?
Dallas is there.
Oh, they sure got great timing.
What about Sandy?
Oh. You have to go visit your grandma in Florida.
You okay?
Why not?
Second time I've been jumped this morning. Socials are a little tense this morning. Tense?
I heard you told the Fuzz Pony and Johnny were headed for Texas.
That would be one possibility.
Could you think of another possibility?
You would have to ask them. Ooh, Corvette Stingray, now that is a tough car. Ooh, look at the fellow with the red leather jacket. Oh, wait, that's the dead chick's boyfriend. Let's run him out of here. Don't touch him, Dallas. Hey, what's this? Oh, you're coming on the same Johnny cake.
How is Johnny?
We wouldn't know about that.
Would you know about Ponyboy?
The police think they're headed southwest somewhere.
It's necessary to joke me around. At least we all know about Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, too bad about that.
Yeah, she's dead. Too bad.
Would you want to come in?
Look, the reason I came over today, this whole mess, maybe it's my fault.
So what about?
So maybe I can help.
You? Dallas, come on. You know what, yeah. Maybe we could go over to the Dingo. I'll buy you a Coke and we could talk about this and that.
And Johnny and Tony need someone who can testify, and you want to make them at the Dingo! Sorry, I have to get out of here.
No, please wait.
For what?
It took a lot of nerve for you to come here this morning.
Yes, it did.
Any message for the juvenile delinquents?
Yes. Tell them I said hi.
Dallas!
Hey, don't worry.
You talk nice, Dallas. You hear me?
I always talk nice.
Tell them I said hi.
I've heard they went to Texas.
Your kid sister's so smart. Why can't she locate a telephone?
I've been to church before, but this falling down old place gave me a creepy feeling. What do you call it? Premonition? That's our signal.
Nobody paid any attention at the store. We're loaded up. A week's worth of supply of bologna, 2 loaves of bread, box of matches, candy bars.
What else? More candy bars? Gone with the wind! How'd you know I'd always wanted to read this book?
I remember you saying something about it once. I thought maybe you could read it out loud and help give some time or something.
Thanks.
We're in big trouble.
We're so tired, a little spooky. Things been happening so fast. Man, I'm tired. Last night, we were walking Cherry Marsh for the 2 minutes. Last night, we were laying in log. Like a star.
Last night I killed that mom. She couldn't have been over 17 or 18 and I killed her. I'm real tired too.
The next couple of days were the longest. We passed time playing poker, reading Gone with the Wind. Johnny was especially stuck up on those southern gentlemen.
I bet they were cool old guys riding with a shirt death because they were down. They remind me of Dallas.
Tallis ain't got any more manners than I do. And you saw the way she treated those guys at the nightly double.
Yeah, but one time I saw Dallas get pizza by the bus, she kept it real cool. They were getting at her for something Tuba did, and Dallas knew it. But she took the sense about either that and not it would be nice. That's down.
She's your hero now.
Go back to sleep.
Dawn, the next morning. All the lower valley was covered with mist. The clouds turned from gray to pink, and the mist was touched with gold. There was a silent moment, and everything held its breath. And the sun rose.
Golly, let's share the video.
Wouldn't it be cool to be able to paint the sky like that?
Too bad I can't say that.
Nothing gold can say. What?
It was a poem.
I read it once. I was remembering it. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue whole. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. It goes on. Well, you go on. Then leaf subsides to leaf. So Eden sank to green. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing go on its day.
Where'd you learn that?
Robert Prospered it. You meant word wasn't I'm getting though.
How come you remember it?
Because I keep trying to figure out what he meant by it.
No, I never noticed the colors in clouds until you reminded me. It's like they were never there before.
I couldn't talk with the others about this. Shoot, I couldn't even remember the poem around it. Just you. And sometimes I'm so possible. Maybe that's Cherry Valleys.
I guess we did.
Shoot, maybe they are. I was so tired of bologna that I got sick just looking at it. We'd eaten all of our candy bars, and I was dying for a Pepsi. By that time, we'd read up to Sherman's siege of Atlanta, and I owed Johnny about $150 for the poker games. I was beginning to think that maybe I'd always lived in a church, or during the Civil War, or maybe both. Here? Who do you think?
Lori, look at the church mug. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Johnny Cake. Tony Wood.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see Dallas Winston. So, what's happening? Is Soda Pop okay? Is the bus after us? Is Gary all right? And do the girls know where we are?
Hold on. I can't answer everything at once. Hey, do you want to get something to eat first? I skipped breakfast. I'm about starving.
You're starving?
Like some bologna.
No. Thanks. The fuss will be looking for you around here. They think you went somewhere else. I got Betty's T-bird tucked around the corner. Ain't you eating anything? What gives you that idea? You both look terrible. The fuss think you're in Texas.
Why Texas?
They know me. I get hauled in for everything that happens on our turf. And I let it slip that you were headed somewhere else. They, eat it out of me.
Like I told ya, Dallas.
Do you want to get something to eat or not?
Believe it. It's good to get in the car again. Dallas always did like to drive, as if she didn't care whether she got where she was going or not. We went down that little red dirt road so quickly that Johnny and I turned a little green. Then we stopped at a Dairy Queen. First thing, I got a taxi. Then we started gorging.
I'm gonna start next on a banana split.
I think it's time you tell us what's been going on.
The socials and us are having an all-out warfare all over the city. That kid you killed had plenty of friends, and all over town. It's Soch against Grease. I mean, we can't walk alone at all. I started carrying a heater.
Dallas, you kill people with heaters.
Yeah, you kill them with switchblades too, don't you, kid?
Please, Dallas. Look, you can walk around with a gun.
Don't worry. The heater ain't loaded. I ain't aiming to get picked up for murder. Sure does help the bluff, though.
All out warfare.
All over the city?
Just one more day. We're having it up. Once and for all. Just us and the socias. Tomorrow night, the vacant lot.
Tomorrow night?
You guys will miss it. We got hold of the president of their social club, and we had a war council, so here's the deal. There's no weapons. If we run, things will go on as usual, but if they run, then they stay out of our territory, but good, out. I don't care how many socials show up, they're gonna run.
Suppose they bring chains.
Oh, I didn't tell you. We got ourselves a spy. That, good-looking fella I tried to pick up that night you killed the Soch? The guy with the red leather jacket, you know, Cherry, what's his face?
Cherry! The Soch?
Yeah. Next time I want a fella, I'm gonna pick up one of my own kind.
Yeah, we were getting that same advice from the socials.
Cherry the Soch helping us.
He isn't Cherry the Soch. He's
Anyway, he said that if Johnny shows up to trial, he'll testify that the Sochs were drunk and looking for a fight, and that you only fought back in self-defense. How's that?
That would sure help.
And then I suggested that we go for a ride in Betty's T-Bird. He said no thank you and very politely told me where I should go. What are you, wrong?
Maybe you should have tried some conversation before making your move.
Conversation. Hey, what do folks even do for kicks in the country anyway? Play checkers?
We're gonna go back and turn ourselves in.
What?
We're gonna go back and turn ourselves in. I got a good chance of being let off easy.
Once they get their hands on you?
I can't stay in a church the rest of my life.
Once they take you in, you'll see. Okay, greasers get it worse than anyone.
We won't tell them that you helped us, and we'll give you what's left of the money.
Are you sure you want to go back?
It ain't fair for Pony Boy to have to stay in a church while Derry and Soda are worrying about her all the time.
Terry, don't.
Yes, she does. I don't guess my parents are worried about me or anything.
Well, the girls are worried. Hey, too bad was Ford going to Texas to look for you.
My folks. Are they worried about me?
No. They aren't. Hey, what do they matter? Shoot, my old man to go to hang whether I'm in jail or dead in a car wreck or drunk in the gutter. That don't bother me none.
Let's go back to the church. I think I left a book there. Come on.
You know, if you had turned yourself in 5 days ago, that would have saved us a lot of trouble.
I was scared. I still am.
Johnny, I ain't mad at you. I don't want you to get hurt. You don't know what a few months in jail can do to you.
Like it happened to you.
You get mean.
We got to the top of the hill, and Dallas slammed on the brakes. We couldn't believe what was happening.
Laurie! The church is on fire!
Let's go!
What for? Get back in the car! People over there!
Not our problem!
What's going on?
We don't know. We're having a school outing and suddenly the place is burning. Kids with matches. Our matches. Stand back, wait for the firemen.
Some of the kids were missing.
They're around somewhere.
They're missing. Oh dear God, they're in the church!
We'll get
remember. We slammed a big rock in through the window and we pulled ourselves in. Johnny Cake! Hey, hand me that kid, Johnny Cake!
Hey, got a little one! Out the window, little guy!
Are you enjoying this, Johnny Cake? There's another one back there in the smoke!
Get out of there! Get out! The roof's gonna cave in! Forget the stupid kid!
Hey, there's the last one! Roof's gonna go!
I think she's coming around.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien.
Where are you taking me?
Fly back, kid. You're in an ambulance.
An ambulance? Where's Johnny? Where's Dallas?
We're in the ambulance right behind us.
Just calm down. We're gonna be fine. You just passed out.
I didn't pass out. Dallas hit me. She knocked me out.
Because your back was in flames.
It was?
I didn't feel it. Your friend put it out before you got hurt.
Are you taking us to the police station?
Police station?
Why would we take you to the police station? We're taking you all to the hospital.
Johnny and Dallas are okay.
Which one's which?
Oh, Johnny's got dark hair and Dallas is the mean-looking one.
Dallas will be alright. She burnt one arm trying to drag the other kid out the window. Johnny, I don't know about Johnny. A piece of timber cut her across the back. She might have a broken back.
She has severe burns. Severe. They're giving her plasma in the other ambulance right now.
Better lie back. It's better for you. I swear, you three kids are the bravest I've ever seen. Are you professional heroes or something?
I think you were sent straight from heaven.
Are the little kids okay?
They are. The whole army of parents that want to thank you.
Dr. Morse, report to emergency. Dr. Morse, report to emergency.
They checked me over, and aside for a couple of burns and a big bruise right across my back, I was all right.
Dallas.
If you ever do a stupid thing like that again, I'll beat the tar out of you. Do you hear me? Don't you
Dallas,
ever!
listen! Johnny.
No, Johnny came.
Mr. O'Brien was talking to some reporters, and a few people thought from the front reception were on the way up, claimed to be your sisters or something.
My sisters?
That's what they said.
But how'd they know?
Phone number in your wallet.
Here. Pony, soda! Oh my gosh!
You're acting mean. Are you trying to scare us to death? Why didn't you call us?
Terry. Terry, I'm sorry. I didn't need to. I should have known. No, I thought we lost you. Like we did Mom and Dad.
Hey, was Mom was with you, Mom? I should sleep this week. Hey.
Hardly slept at all.
Doctor, we're taking our kid sister home.
She'll be alright. There's no paperwork, so you can go along home.
I asked about Johnny and Dallas, but nobody would tell us anything.
Are you members of the family? I'll only speak to the families.
Doctor, Johnny and Dallas don't have any family except us.
I think we're about as much family as they've got.
Alright. Dallas Winston should be okay after 2 or 3 days in the hospital. One arm is pretty bad, but she'll get back to use of it.
Dallas is always okay.
Tell us about Johnny.
We all need phone the parents.
Give it to us straight.
Johnny Kate is critical. Her back is broken, she's in severe shock, suffering from 3rd-degree burns.
What are you doing for her?
Everything to ease the pain, but because her back is broken, she can't feel the ankle or the waist. Even if she lives,
If? You said if.
if she lives, she'll be paralyzed.
Is she conscious?
In and out.
She keeps calling for Dallas and Pony Boy.
Can we see her?
Not now. What you do now is you go home and you get some rest.
Dr. Morse, pickup line 4, please.
You wanted it straight, you got it straight.
That's right, Doctor.
Dr. Morse, pick up line 4, please.
You can phone in later and check with the nurse's station on this floor.
We better go home. There's nothing we can do here.
Pain is growing in my throat. I tried to think, maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I'll wake up and everything will be how it used to be. Only it was getting harder and harder to lie to myself. Next morning, Tubit came over, same as usual, only earlier.
You cannot believe a thing they put in the papers anymore. Who could believe that two greasy mugs could be heroes? I like being a hero, Big Shot.
How do I like what?
Like a big shot. Juvenile delinquents turn heroes. I like that turn bit.
I guess we turned all of a sudden.
It says here that you and Johnny risked your lives. One of the parents of the little kid said that if it hadn't been for the two of you, they would have burned to death. It also talks about the fight. You have to appear in juvenile court for running away and Johnny for manslaughter. If she recovers.
Who do they keep saying if?
It goes on about how you and Darian Soda have worked so hard to stay together, and how you've been on the honor roll at school. A reporter would say that you should be separated after working so hard to stick together.
Separated?
It won't happen. Juvenile court does not do those kinds of things to heroes. I was thinking of looking on Johnny Cake though, if you want to come with me.
It's a little early. I don't know about visiting hours.
I can't wait for visiting hours.
Oh, too bad.
Look who it is. I know, you want to ride home in my car.
No thanks. I'm with someone. They want to talk to Pony.
Who is it?
Randy Anderson.
Why should I talk to Randy? He's a soc. It's their fault Bob is dead. It's their fault Johnny's in the hospital. And it's their fault that Soda and I might get put into a code.
I know that. Randy knows that. I'll see you. I have to go.
Hey, can I give you a lift?
Maybe sometime.
Hey, can we talk? You know the rules. No jazz before the rumble. I know the rules. If you get to the car real fast, we have to see Johnny. I read about you in the paper. How come?
I guess I just felt like playing the hero.
I wouldn't have done it. I let those kids burn to death.
You might not have. You might have done the same thing.
Can't believe Grease could pull something like that.
Grease had nothing to do with it. Two-Bit might not have done it. Maybe you would have. It's the individual.
Maybe you're right. I'm not going to show up at the Rumble tonight. Too many things could happen. And no matter what you think, Bob was a good friend. She had a problem, but she was a real person.
How could I know that?
You couldn't. Now she's dead. Her mother had a total breakdown.
Who's to blame?
All I know, they spoiled her. Gave in to her all the time. She kept trying to make someone say no, but they never did. She needed someone to lay down the law, set limits, give her something to stand on. One time, she came home drunker than anything, falling down disgusting. She thought sure they'd raise the roof. You know what they did? They said it was their fault. They failed her. They took the blame. Maybe if her father had just given her the belt that night, she'd still be alive. The only person who ever told Bob no was Cherry Balance. No wonder she was so crazy about him. I have to go to the hospital. That kid, your buddy, she might die.
She might.
And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles, maybe killed, and it doesn't do any good. Even if you whip us, you'll still be at the bottom, and we'll still be the lucky ones with all the breaks. Greasers will still be greasers, and socias will still be socias. I'm gonna get out of this town.
Running away won't help.
I'm marked chicken if I punk out at the rumble, and I'd hate myself if I didn't. So what am I supposed to do?
Well, I'd help you if I could.
No,
but
you wouldn't. I'm a soc. You get a little money and the whole world hates you.
No. You hate the whole world. have to go. You'd have saved those kids, the same as we did.
Thanks, Grace. I didn't mean that. I meant, thanks, kid.
My name's Ponyboy. It was nice talking to you, Randy.
What Mr. Super Soch have to say?
He's not a soch. He's just a guy.
He just wanted to talk.
Your friend's in critical condition. You shouldn't even be up on this floor. No visitors, absolutely. Lady, that's my buddy in there, please. It might be good for her to see us.
Let them go in, Grace. She's been asking for you. You can't hurt now.
She's over here.
Can't hurt now.
Johnny. Johnny Kate. I've got a riddle for you. What's the safest thing to be in an alleyway with a gang of social outcasts? Don't know.
Judo expert?
Another social outcast. Are they treating you okay? Listen, big balls tonight. It's too bad that you and Dallas can't be there. We're gonna get them off our backs. And off our territory. We're good.
You thought you made it in the paper for being a hero. Yeah, you. So, figured Southern gentlemen got nothing on Johnny K.
Now look back up her. Can you get another one? What book, Johnny?
She wants a copy of God in the Balloon, so I can finish reading it to her.
I'll get you a copy. There's a drugstore downstairs. Don't you run away now.
Dallas is gonna be alright. And me and Derry, we're okay now. Johnny?
It just hurts sometimes. I usually don't. I can't feel anything below the middle of my back. Pretty bad off, ain't I, Pony?
You'll be fine. You gotta be. We couldn't get along without you.
I won't be able to walk again.
I'm telling you, you'll be okay.
I'm so scared. I used to talk about killing myself, but I don't want to die now. They loaned me a Ponyboy 60 years. They loaned him. There's so much I had seen and so much I had done. At the time we went to that church in Wintersville, it's the only ever been away from our neighborhood.
I'm telling you, you ain't gonna die.
That's right, Johnny.
Dallas?
Still here, Johnny K. Hey, your picture's in the paper. Mine, too. Some girls came by to rub it in about me missing the rumble tonight. They said when they saw my picture in the paper, they couldn't believe it didn't have wanted, dead or alive written over it.
Oh, that's a good one, Dallas.
Hey, we're gonna win that fight tonight. We're gonna clean out our neighborhood good.
Johnny, my mother's here to scoop. I don't want to see her. She's your mother. She's come to tell me about all the trouble I've caused her. We'll tell her to leave me alone. For once, just leave me alone. I was afraid of something like this. You like to go, please.
Be back later, Johnny.
The book. I'll give it to her. We need the doctor, please.
We're gonna stomp him tonight, Johnny.
We got a book for you, Johnny. Gone with the Wind. We can read it together a little later if you like. Can I have a piece of paper and a pencil? Of course, when I come back. I'm sorry you can't come in. I'm supposed to see her. She's my daughter. Please not now. So this is the thanks you get after going to all the trouble to raising her. She brought me the books. The doctor will talk to you later.
Thought I'd find you here.
Jeremy! Good to see you.
Ponyboy, please. Stay a minute.
Sure. Things are gonna be rough tonight.
Randy's not going to show up for the rumble.
I know.
He's not scared. He's just sick of fighting. Bob was his best friend since grade school.
Johnny isn't going to the rumble either. Only I can't say that she's scared. She's real scared.
How bad is Johnny?
real bad. Look, you can't see her just yet, but please, will you go up there sometime?
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
Because she killed Bob. I know Bob asked for it, she made it happen, but I couldn't look at the person who killed her.
I don't get it.
You only knew her that side. When she got drunk, she was horrible. It's that side of her that beat up Johnny. I knew it was her when you told me the story. She was so proud of those rings. When she wasn't trying to destroy herself, she could have been something special. Something that mugged a difference.
Last time I saw Bob, she was drowning me.
Think hard, Pony Boy. When was the last time you saw Bob?
Last time I saw Bob, she was...
Don't go to the Rumble tonight.
They bring you plates?
No. They play your way. Fair deal, no weapons. Your rules. Randy told me, he knows for sure. I've already told Derry.
I suppose we should be grateful.
I'm not looking for gratitude. I only want to help. I like you, Pony Boy. I like you from the start, the way you talk. Wouldn't you try to help me if you could?
Sure, if I could, but...
I have to testify at your hearing. Randy too.
Fine, so you can clear Bob's good name.
You'll be there. You'll find out. You'd make a good friend, Pony Boy. Good friends are a little hard to find these days.
I have to go.
Sure.
Cherry! Can you see the sunset real good from your part of town?
Yeah. Real good.
You can see it good from our side too.
Thanks, Pony Boy. You did okay.
I was wondering where you ran off to. You look terrible.
I've got a headache, but don't tell Derry. I'll take a bunch of aspirins.
If you're really sick and you go and fight anyways,
You keep your mouth shut, Derry. Don't let her know a thing.
you'd think you'd get away with murder living with your older sisters, but they're very stricter on you than the rest of your folks.
That's because they raised 2 girls before me. Derry hasn't.
You don't look too great, kid. You're tensed up.
We all get tested up for a rumble. It's just skin. No weapons, no dangers.
You got a fever?
I'll be fine. I'll just grab hold of a little one or something.
Well, if you're in a jam, holler.
Promise.
It's going to be about that time. Are we all happy?
Think so? I am a greaser, and I am a JD, and I'm black in the name of our fair city.
Get to the hence, white trash. I am the privileged and well-dressed. I drive fancy cars, I go to fancy parties, and I break fancy windows!
What do you do for fun?
We jump greasers! Where is Henry and the others?
They'll be here.
All right, let's get this rule straight. Nothing but bits in the first one lose, right?
Yeah, you sounded real good.
I'll take on anyone.
Hello.
Hello, Paula.
Paula Holden. She was the best back on Jerry's football team in high school.
That's so
They used to buddy around. She ought to be a junior in college by now.
Derry's got a work.
I'll take you. You think you can handle me, Paula?
I can handle any eraser. It made me think of a book by Jack London, where the wolf pack waits for one of 2 members to go down and fight. But it's different here. The moment either one of them swings, the rumble is on.
Hold on. Guys, wait for me.
Tell us.
I couldn't find the little one, so I grabbed the next size up. Found the feisty one next to me. Hey, Dallas! I wanted to ask Dallas how she got out, but a Soch who was a lot stronger than I took her for was slugging the sense out of me. I thought she was going to knock out my teeth. By the time Derry was through with her, all the Holden was crawling out on her hands and knees. Derry saw what was happening to me, so she lifted that Soch off to me and knocked her back 3 feet. I figured I should go help Dallas since she could only use one arm. So I jumped on the back of the Soch that was slugging her, and she threw me over her shoulder. Someone kicked me hard in the ribs, and you better believe it hurt. Dallas grabbed her, but this time she kicked me so hard in the head, I was stunned. I'm laying there, stunned. And all of a sudden, Greaser started shouting.
Some hurt on our side. I better go check him out.
Come on, Pony Boy, we have to go.
Where?
To see Johnny. We have to tell Johnny.
Right now.
Right now. She was getting worse when I left, and she asked to see you. I got a car over here.
Let's go. We got there, nothing flat.
Wait right here, girls. You can't see her. She's dying.
Dying?
We gotta see her. Hey, we're gonna see Johnny. And if you give me any static, you're gonna end up on your own operating table.
She asked to see us. We're her family.
Shall I call security?
All right, you can see her because you're her friends.
Her family. Not because of the gun. Yes, call security. Go ahead.
Johnny King! Johnny? We won. We beat the Socials. We chased them right out of our territory.
Fighting was so good.
They're still writing about you in the paper. All that hero stuff. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm really proud of you.
Yes. Proud of me.
We're all proud of you.
Pony Boy. Stay cool.
No, don't die, Johnny. Please, please, don't die. This is what you get for trying to help people, you little punk. This is what you get.
Hey, please. Don't be dead. Hey.
See, Pony? I was crazy for not wanting her to get mean. If she had been tough like me, she would have never been in this mess. If she got smart like me, she would have never gone back in that church. This is what you get for helping people. Wise up, Pony. You get like me, and you don't get hurt. You look out for yourself, and nothing can touch you. Do you hear me, Pony? Wise up!
We told her about beating the Socials, and she died. Then Dallas told her that we're all proud of her. And then she told me to stay gold. And we had a call. We know. Dallas ran out. All crazy. She couldn't take it.
Even Dallas has a breaking point.
She kept telling me to wise up.
Pony Boy. Dallas is dead too.
Pony, you gotta call. Dallas! He's dead too. Dallas!
She pulled a gun on the security guard.
It wasn't loaded!
I didn't know that!
Dallas wanted to be dead. And Dallas Winston always got what she wanted.
Okay, easy now, baby. There's nothing we can do now.
Pony boy, what's wrong?
The world started spinning around me. Blobs of faces and visions danced around me in a red mist. I felt so hot, and then suddenly Soda was standing there and... Soda, is someone sick?
Yeah, baby. Just go back to sleep now.
And then I remember Johnny and Dallas were dead. But I didn't want to think about that. About Johnny not wanting to die young. About Dallas waving an empty gun at the security guards. Derry. Derry, what's the matter with you?
Fever, shock, exhaustion, and a mild concussion.
I get a concussion.
From getting kicked in the head at the rumble. You've been asleep and delirious since Saturday night.
Derry, I'm never going to make up for all of the schoolwork that I missed. And I've got to go to court. Derry, what if they split us up? Put me and Soda at home?
Oh no, baby. Johnny left you her copy of Gone with the Wind. Well, the nurse's death. She wanted you to have it.
I don't want to finish it. I never get past the point where the southern gentlemen go riding into sure death because they're gallant.
Get some more rest.
The court hearing was the next day. Cherry really surprised me.
Bob had been drinking. She was drunk. When she took me home, she said she was going back to fix Johnny and Pony Boy for picking up the men. When I begged her, she told me to shut up and get out of the car. She was not herself. She was crazy. She was like that when she got drunk.
Sir, it was our fault. They only fought back when it looked like Bob was about to kill Pony Boy. It was self-defense.
The judge also talked to the doctor and one of my teachers. When he called on me, I was scared stiff, but he hardly asked me anything at all. Did I like living with my sisters? What about school and stuff like that? Then he told me to quit chewing on my fingernails. And he said, acquitted. The case was closed. I wish I could say that everything went back to normal after that, but it didn't. Especially me. I started running into things, like the door. I was lucky if I got home from school with the right notebook and both shoes on. I wasn't hungry. Everything tasted like bologna. And I was lousing up at school.
Pony Boy, I'd like to talk to you about your grades.
I used to make straight A's in English. That's because Mrs. Simon has me do compositions. She's a really good teacher. She makes you think.
Your grades have really dropped. You're failing this class right now, but I'm taking into consideration the circumstances. If you come up with a good semester theme, I'll pass you.
Yes, ma'am. What's the theme supposed to be on?
Anything you think of. I want your own ideas, your experience.
least 5 pages.
Like your first trip to the zoo?
Your opinion's important.
Well, I know it's not important.
What is it important?
Schoolwork. Why all the sweat?
Look, I have to get a job as soon as I get out anyways. Why not just drop out now?
You're not going to drop out. With brains like yours, you can get a scholarship. We can put you through college.
Big deal.
Listen, Johnny and Dallas were our buddies too. But you don't just stop living because you lose someone. You don't just quit.
Look at Soda. She dropped out and she's doing just fine. You can just lay off.
Anytime you don't like the way I'm running things, you can
Hey,
leave.
stop! Why can't you? What's up with Soda?
She lost Sandy too.
What?
But Sandy's visiting his grandmother in Florida.
They're writing to each other. He'll be back.
This came in the mail today. It's the letter that Soda wrote to Sandy. It's marked return to sender. It's not opened.
Not even open?
Hey, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Soda. It's really okay.
Pony, I'm telling you the truth, okay? I dropped out of school because I'm dumb. But I'm fine working in a gas station with cars the rest of my life, okay? You would never be happy doing that. And Derry, man, you gotta understand, Derry just wants you to have every chance that she missed out on. Guys, we can't keep getting hacked off on each other all the time, okay? We're all we got left, we're all I got left. If we don't have that den, we got nothing. Pony, Derry, Pony, you know that if you make it, you're making it for all three of us, baby.
So, what do you say, Playboy?
You two better get out of here so I can concentrate. I've got a theme to write.
See you soon.
Pony, you'll think something.
Something important.
Johnny's handwriting. I asked the nurse to give me this book so you can finish it. I want you to tell Dallas to look at the sunset. She'll probably think you're crazy, but tell her for me anyways. Listen, I don't mind dying now. It's worth it saving those kids. Some of their parents came by to thank me, and I know it was worth it. That guy who wrote the poem, he meant your gold when you're a kid, like green. When you're a kid, everything's new, dull. It's just that when you get used to everything, then it's thick. The way you are, Pony Boy, that's gold. There's still lots of good in this world. Tell Dallas. I don't think she knows.
Your buddy.
Johnny.
Semester composition. Teacher, Mrs. Simon. Pony Boy, Curtis. When I stepped out to the bright sunlight through the darkness of that movie house, I had only two things on my mind. Paul Newman, Uriah Hope.
my grade 12 tech members to come and take a special bow. Grade 12 tech members, please come take a bow. Grade 12 costumes and hair and makeup, please come take an extra bow. Come on down and take a bow. Do we have any grads? Laura's not here. Okay. No. Grade 12 set crew. And the graduating actors. Come on out and take another bow.
Everyone,